Boston Lyric Opera is transforming a musical classic. Carousel is a story that transcends generations about love, loss, and redemption. Joining me now is Nina Yoshida Nelson, BLO's artistic director, and Boston Foundation president Lee Pelton, who is making his BLO debut. Good to see you both.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, let's start with you, Nina. Carousel, which is amazing. It opened at Boston's Colonial Theater 80 years ago, 1945. Rave reviews for that then. Give us a quick summary of Carousel's reimagined storyline. What's it all about for the folks who have never seen it?
Yeah, well, Carousel has become a beloved classic in the both operatic and musical theater traditions. And in some ways, it is a time capsule from 1945. However, what we're doing at BLO is we are now bringing it into 2025, saying, okay, let's reimagine what it looks like with still the same words, same lyrics, yet let's put it on stage for an audience in 2025, 80 years later, and put on a new show.
I love that. And Nina, what inspired BLO to convert a musical into an opera? And why was this show, Carousel, a good fit for that?
Well, I think when we noticed, when we figured out it was going to be 80 years, pretty much to the day that Carousel premiered here at the Colonial Theater, we thought, what better way to celebrate than to bring Carousel back to the theater that we produce a lot of opera at. And, when you think about opera and you think about musical theater, oftentimes you'll think about musical theater from 2025. But when you look back at the way that musical theater was sung 80 years ago, it was actually very close to the same technique that we use when we're singing opera. It sounded a lot more like opera 80 years ago. And so what we're doing is that we're basically bringing the singing tradition back to its original form.
Beautiful, beautiful. Lee, I gotta ask you this here. You have a cameo role in this production, which is super exciting. You have a very different day job as president and CEO of the Boston Foundation. So what is your connection? How did this whole thing unfold?
I'm very grateful to have been invited to have I guess what they call a cameo role. Play two small roles in the production. My history with the Colonial is very significant and is tied, in fact, to this production. So when I arrived at Emerson College as its president, the Colonial was dark. I was able to, and with my team, was able to reopen it and restore it to its pre-Broadway luster. We had developed a partnership with the Ambassador Theater Group, which is the largest theater company in the world. I think they now manage or own 72 stages worldwide. The theater itself has a rich, very rich history of pre-Broadway productions, including, of course, Carousel 80 years ago, Oklahoma, Annie Get Your Gun, Porgy and Bess started there, and several others. So it has a rich history, and it's wonderful that I get to participate in this particular way.
I mean, it's super exciting, Lee. I know that you recently said that you try to do something that scares you every year. Does this scare you a little bit? Make you nervous?
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Have you been practicing warming up the pipes?
Yeah, well, I don't have a singing role, thank God, for me and for the audience. But last year, I, along with Peggy Fogelman, co-curated an art exhibition at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. It was an exhibition that I actually brought to Boston. I had no background in curating art exhibitions, but I learned a lot. And I'm learning a lot here, and that's I'm very grateful.
I'm curious now as well, and Nina, I got to ask you, does this production reflect what's happening in society today? Like, are you seeing any parallels?
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of the things that was really important to Anne Bogart, who's directing this production, is that the role that Lee is playing, the Star Keeper, be somebody who is well regarded and well known in the community. And so, she felt like this role was a role that needed to come from somebody who is seen as a hero in our community. So, we were so grateful to Lee when we brought him on and were able to get get him to come play these roles, because really what we're doing here is we're looking at the community of Boston through this lens of a musical that was written 80 years ago in 1945. And we're saying, what does it look like now when we produce it now in Boston 80 years later for an audience that is different, very different from the audience that would have attended 80 years ago. And so we're really looking at and paying attention to the community of Boston.
I love that. And Lee, I'll have to ask this as well. How is the Boston Foundation meeting the moment of social and political uncertainty when we're talking about safety net grants?
Well, we actually are meeting the moment through reinvigorating our safety net grants. These are small grants that we're awarding to nonprofits, and these grants are between $25,000 and $75,000, but they can go a long way for these nonprofits. We made an initial investment of a little more than $2 million, and then we were able to catalyze another $500,000. So this is the first round of those grants. And what's wonderful about the process is that TBF will not make a decision about who the awardees will. We've gotten together a committee of community members, and they will make the decisions about how much and where these grants will land.
All right. And Nina, what's coming up next for BLO?
We are producing a community opera at Symphony Hall, which is free to the public on May 3rd. And in this opera, we have over 200 kids who are going to be on stage creating this opera with us. And so we're really hoping that families come and experience opera. It's great for kids any age. It's free to the public. And we just want everyone to come see how exciting and fun opera is.
Absolutely. Thank you both so much for joining us. Looking forward to the show. And I have to say, Lee, I'm wishing you an early good luck for your performance on stage. I know you're going to be amazing out there. So thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. There are 3 more performances of the Boston Lyric Opera's 80th anniversary production of Carousel. It's at the Emerson Colonial Theater. Check the BLO's website for tickets or our website, wcvb.com/cityline.